Hello, and there we are again in Raipur. First, a little bit of history. Back in 2023, Raipur's Veer Narayan Singh International Cricket Stadium became India's 50th ODI venue when it hosted India versus New Zealand ODI. It was a high-scoring game, and traditionally, pitches here have assisted batting for white ball cricket. It is unlikely to be different for the second ODI between India and South Africa to be played on Wednesday. Absolute excitement is gradually reaching fever pitch. Yesterday around 4:30 p.m. the two teams arrived here, and as of now, according to Chhattisgarh cricket officials, 80% tickets, and this is the figures for yesterday. Still 2 days to go. I mean, today and tomorrow is the game. So tomorrow it is expected to be a full house. The stadium has a capacity of 50,000, and it would be a chock-a-block. Obviously, it is about the Pied Pipers, not only a Pied Piper, the Pied Pipers, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, the Pied Pipers, and they are wing the fans. It happened in Ranchi, and it is going to happen in Raipur also. The fact of the matter is that Ranchi, for the fans in Ranchi, it was sort of a double whammy. Virat Kohli scored a century, and Rohit Sharma scored a half century, and also India won the game, and they are 1-0 up in this series. Now, there are certain issues. We are going into that. Despite India winning the game and take a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series, there are certain issues. Once again, that all-rounder versus specialist debate has surfaced. Washington Sundar played at number 5 in the first ODI. There is a school of thought that Rishabh Pant, being a specialist, he should bat there. Number 4, Rituraj Gaikwad is playing, and it is fine in the sense that, see, Rituraj Gaikwad, he has always been a top-order batsman, but in this team, Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal are the two openers in Shubman Gill's absence. Now, Yashasvi Jaiswal, he has been part of this ODI setup as reserve opener, so it would be very unfair on him to just to drop him and play Rituraj Gaikwad as an opener alongside Rohit Sharma. So the team management took the right call in pairing up Yashasvi Jaiswal with Rohit Sharma. Number 3 is Virat Kohli. So there is vacancy at number 4, and in Shreyas Iyengar's absence, and Rituraj played there, and Rituraj didn't score many, but absolutely he fell prey to a stunner from Dewald Brevis. So it is just one game, and Rituraj, the way he has been batting this season in domestic cricket and also against South Africa, everyone expects him to come good. But Washington Sundar, see, there was a time during the first ODI when it felt like the way Virat Kohli was batting, and he looked completely untroubled, but and there was a feeling that he might reach his double 100. But at the other end, first Washington Sundar, who failed to rotate the strike, and then KL Rahul also. He got stuck during the early part of his innings, although he scored a half century, and gradually he paced his innings better, and gradually he made up for his slow start. But during the phase, Virat Kohli didn't have that much of a strike, and that could have affected his game. So if Rishabh Pant plays at number 5, it is unlikely that the Indian team will make a change to their playing 11 in this game. But it is not a very illogical call to start with. Once again, this is one of the weakest ever Indian seam bowling attack in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah is not there. At the Champions Trophy that India won earlier this year in February, March, and the final was in March. So there, what happened? Bumrah missed out because of an injury, but Mohammad Shami was there to provide experience and quality. Now what we have, that is Arshdeep Singh is leading the attack, leading the seam attack, and he is still going through his bedding in period in the 50-over format. Harshit Rana bowled well. He took 2 wickets up front, and then also that the vital scalp of Dewald Brevis. But Prashit Krishna once again, he didn't inspire confidence. So this is despite scoring 349 in the first ODI, there was a period when it felt like South Africa would pull off the chase, but 2 wickets in one Kuldeep Yadav over turned the tide in favor of India. So, and also a bit of a luck factor, given that the way Marco Jensen was playing, and he got out to a ranked long hop. It can happen in cricket, but at the end of the day, India won, and the runs they scored, that eventually proved to be the difference. That in whatever, irrespective of the conditions, if you score 350, more often than not, you will win. Now this is the thing. Once again, India will have to bat big if they bat first here. And the toss luck of the India captains, irrespective of who is going out for the toss, be it Shubman Gill or Rishabh Pant in the Guwahati Test as a stand-in captain. Here, KL Rahul also as a stand-in captain. He lost the toss at Guwahati. Given the toss luck of the Indian captains, if India bat first, they will have to bat big. If India chase, they might have to chase big. Given that, once again, this is a high-scoring ground, and dew factor will come into play. It is not that chilly in this part of the world at this moment. The evenings are a bit nippy, and dew factor, Ranchi also, dew factor was there in Ranchi also, and here also, dew factor could come into play. So that is advantage to the side that would bat second. Finally, is everything well back in the ranch, like they say in Texas? Unconfirmed reports suggest that there is a massive communication gap between the big two of the Indian team and the team management, head coach Gautam Gambhir and chief selector Ajit Agarkar. Once again, playing domestic cricket is the bone of contention. Virat Kohli at the post-match presentation after the first ODI, between the lines, clearly, sort of spoke about his preparations, how his cricket is at this stage of his career is totally mental, and preparations, in terms of preparations, and between the lines, it was clear that he is not willing to play domestic cricket. It is not required for him to play domestic cricket, and you have to trust the judgment of someone who has scored more than 80 international hundreds. He is one of the greatest ever in this format. So that is the thing. But whether there is clear communication, certain unconfirmed reports suggest Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, and we are not speculating anything, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli asked for separate practice sessions, which was denied by the team management. We don't know the truth. We'll try to get to the truth. But the important fact is that tomorrow there is a BCCI meeting scheduled here, which would be chaired by BCCI Secretary Mr. Devajit Saikia. Gautam Gambhir and Ajit Agarkar are expected to be there. Whether the players, Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma, would be there, we don't know, because it's a match day. But one of the issues that they are going to discuss is the communication, or rather the communication gap between the two and the team management and the selection committee. Because there is a feeling within the BCCI, the test transition could have been better managed. Here also, 2027 World Cup is firmly on the BCCI's agenda. BCCI will set a roadmap for the test, given that 9 more tests left in the current WTC cycle as far as India are concerned. But the 2027 World Cup, which is still 2 years away, see, at the end, I mean, if you look at the logic, there is some logic in Ajit Agarkar and Gautam Gambhir asking Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli playing the ODIs, because after this there will be an ODI series against New Zealand, and then there will be a long gap. The next ODI assignment is in England in the summer, so there would be a 5-6 months gap, although in between they would be turning up in the IPL, but international cricket is different. So there is some logic in terms of the team management and the selection committee wanting the big two playing domestic cricket in between to stay international match fit. But then again, given the experience of the two players, I mean, maybe they are the best. They are the best judge. They know how to prepare. And we have seen after a 6 months international cricket hiatus, when Rohit Sharma went to Australia, and then he returned from there as the player of the series. Now, another school of thought is that Rohit Sharma, once again, according to sources, Rohit Sharma should bat like the way he was batting during the 2023 World Cup. Like giving the side an electric start, and there are the batsmen to follow. But you have to take the mitigating factors into the account. Rohit Sharma cannot do that in this Indian team because two very big players are missing. Shubman Gill is not there, Shreyas Iyer is not there. So the way Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, see, they know how to do it. If you look at Virat Kohli's century in Ranchi, that was apart from the batsmanship, that was a tactical masterclass. During the early phase of innings, Virat Kohli relies on singles. And knowing that South Africa kept their close-in fielders mid-on, mid-off, cover, at least 10 to 15 yards inside the circle, the aim was to stop the singles. What Virat Kohli did, he changed the game. He went bang bang, a couple of sixes. That is how they know. I mean, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma know how to do it. So from that point of view, tomorrow's meeting is going to be pretty interesting. Let's see how it pans out. Today, South Africa would be training from 1:30 p.m. India's practice is in the evening, and we'll get to see if there is a hint of any changes as far as the playing 11 is concerned. There would be a press conference also. We'll provide you all the updates from Raipur. For now, this is Shamik Chakrabarty on behalf of Revsportz.